Hey everyone! So today in this video I'm going to talk about Flutter. I thought I would teach you all how to start with Flutter so that at least one or two of you all can benefit out of it. And I thought I would start this session in my channel, session about Flutter and how to build it, run it, and everything, so that it will help you all as well as it will help me get better at what I am. So I'm a self-taught Flutter developer. Mm, so I feel like if I say it in my own words rather than being like so theoretical, it will be easier for some people who are of my level, like below level, will understand. So, anyways, uh, this is how once you are done with your setup. In case you guys need how to set up Flutter in your system, just let me know that as well in the comment section, or any comments. If I'm speaking too fast, please do let me know that as well. So this is after all the setup, after you download the plugin in the Android Studio. This is how it look like once you open the your Android Studio. Okay, so at first thing you need to do is, when you open in the welcome page of Android Studio, you should find a button like this, new Flutter project. Once you click on that, this is what you will see. If in case if this button is not there, that means you haven't installed Flutter and configured it and all. Like, you have to configure it. So if it is not configured properly, you won't see this button. So if you see this button, you're good to go. So once you see this button, you go to this page. This window pops up. So what you need to do is, like, this is the path of your SDK. So if you have configured by now, you would know that you need a SDK file, Flutter SDK. You need to download that, right? So you need to give that path over here. In my case, from experience, really very bad experience, I learned is, like, in case if you're gonna build for a play store, or, like, you're gonna publish it, you have to build a bundle file, something called a bundle file. Okay, since I'm thinking of you all as a beginner. Okay, so there is something called bundle file. That is something that you build in case you wanna put it in the play store. So when you're building, if the file what you're building is not in the same directory as your Android Studio and your Flutter SDK, it's gonna cause a huge problem, and you won't even understand that's the problem. Later, you have to sit and research to find out. I had to go through that, and later I found out that we're supposed to have the SDK in different drive and project in different drive. We're not supposed to have that. So I'm not gonna have so if you're gonna build your application for the publication sake, it's better to have in C drive, so along with your project also. So this I'm not gonna publish. I'm just gonna create this application to teach you all. Like, we are gonna build a first Flutter application, and I'm gonna show you all how it is. So once you click on that, it'll go to this page. Here you have to click on the name of the project. You can't give anything in caps lock. You can only give it in the small letters. So first app, and here is more like what we give for a company name or something like that. I will give a me channel. Okay, so these are the platforms. As you know, Flutter is a cross-platform. Like, if you build code once, you can run that application in Windows, iOS, web. You can run that application on multiple platforms. That is one of the core advantage of Flutter. You only need to code once, but you need to configure it. You can't expect that I have coded. Why is it not running the web? You can't expect that. To run it, you have to configure it. Just configure it. Okay, and that said and all, we'll go later, not now. So this is how it will be. You just need to click create, and it will create your first Flutter application. Okay, guys, and it's gonna take, I mean, it takes time for Android Studio, especially if you don't have SSD in your system, and my system doesn't have SSD, so it's gonna take some time. Less, you know what, for Flutter developers we need patience, a lot of patience. This is what your first Flutter application will look like. This is your entire code, and this main is your, it's like, for HTML you have index, in Flutter you have main. That's all there is. It is inside this file. You will always code inside this lib file, okay, a lib folder. So in this you can create like several folders or pages. Everything comes under lib. Then since we have clicked the Mac OS and Windows, all that, that's why those packages are there. That means once we are done, we can configure it based on those, and then we can run it on the web or Windows. We can. Um, yeah. So congratulations, guys. You have built your first Flutter application. I'll run and show how it is on the side. Okay.